love and money. Isn't that what everybody wants to manifest on their law of attraction journey? But how do you manifest a specific person? Well, I'll give you a hint. It all starts with how you feel about yourself. On today's message, we'll learn all of the amazing tips for how you can manifest your specific person and hold on to them. Welcome, beautiful star beings, to another episode of Galactic Mermaid Magic with Meagan Mermaid. This is the place where we dive deep into all things manifesting, mindset, law of attraction, and more. I'm Meagan Mermaid, and I am a mermaid mindset coach and galactic guide, and I am here to help you heal your heart and manifest your dream life with the magic of the mermaids of Sirius. If you'd like to sign up for one-on-one coaching with me, you can visit that video link in description below, or check out my website at meaganmermaid.com. And if you like this message, please hit that thumbs up and take time to hit that notification bell as well. This will allow you to receive all future Galactic Mermaid messages. And this is powerful stuff. You're going to want to know this. And by being generous, it's also helping to spread this message to others so that everybody can know that they are conscious creators and they too can create their fairy tale life. So on your manifestation journey, love is going to come up, right? So who is that specific person? It is the person that you're manifesting a relationship with. Your specific person is the one that you resonate with, that your heart feels called to. I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you in all of my videos because I want you to succeed. And I've seen so many posts, so many videos attract your specific person in an instant, or circumstances don't matter and all of that stuff. But circumstances don't matter unless you believe they do. Yes, you can manifest any version of yourself and you can manifest any version of your specific person, but it's going to take some discipline, some mental resets. You have to believe 100% that you are worthy of that love that you deserve before you go trying to erase a third party or trying to make them obsessed with you. Ask yourself, what is this really about? There's two things that you want to consider first. Number one, why do you want this relationship? And number two, what do you think this relationship is going to give to you? If you're in a space of unworthiness, or if you're in a space of unconscious codependency, and it's okay if you are because we're all healing from that as a collective. You may manifest a specific person into your life, but what happens? The hormones wear off, the newness fades, and pretty soon you're left with a mirror of yourself that is showing you all of the limiting beliefs, all of the things that need to be healed, all of the things that need to be cleared. Neville Goddard calls every single person in our reality us pushed out. If you're having trouble in the romance department, before you start looking out there trying to fix it, you got to look within. Put those hands over your heart and say, I love you. And everything that you need is already here. That's where you got to start. The first step to manifesting a specific person is number one, putting yourself on the pedestal. That means taking every other person off. If you're inviting people into your life and you're giving them the power, you think that they're great, they're this, and how can you get their attention? Honey, you're getting it all wrong. This journey is about you. You are the star of your reality. You are the master of your destiny. Every other person is just going to come in and play the role that you have written for them. You put yourself on the pedestal. What you're saying is that you don't chase, you attract. That you're going to focus on stepping back. This is what feminine energy is all about. It's allowing things to come to us. It's allowing the universe to work its magic. If you're in that masculine energy of trying to force, of trying to push, of trying to change, what's going to happen? That polarity is going to come back and what you chase will run. You need to take a step back, first of all, and realize that you got to put the crown on yourself. And remember that when you're feeling good, when you're feeling confident, all of the other things in your reality are just going to fall into place. Another thing that you can consider with feminine energy is feeling it in your body. If you want to attract that person, you've got to be in your body. So you can take a moment to put your shoulders back, to tilt your hips forward, to ground in to this earth, to take a few deep breaths in. You could even put your arms out like this. This is signaling to the universe, I am open and ready to receive. Tip number 2 is all about healing your heart through forgiveness. If you want to attract that lasting love and keep it without sabotaging it with those codependent patterns or those limiting beliefs, you've got to look at yourself and you've got to look at your previous partners and ask yourself, where am I still holding on to unforgiveness? Where am I letting the past control my now? Maybe there's some type of a release ritual that you can do. And in mermaid consciousness, the best way to heal and to move forward is to find the pearl of wisdom. Every single relationship that you have been in, every other person in your life has given you something. They've given you some type of lesson. They've given you some type of pearl, taught you about yourself. And maybe some of those lessons weren't very comfortable. Maybe they were heartbreaking, and we could still be holding on to those things. If you go through an intense experience and you attach a story to that intense emotion, then the neurons wire together to create this neural pathway that makes this viral programming, and if we're not careful, it will start replicating. You'll notice that you'll continue to attract the same types of people or the same type of situations because our brain is wired this way. We can shift this pattern by noticing it and by choosing to practice forgiveness. There might be some feelings that still need to come up, and I want you to know that feeling your feelings on your manifestation journey will not take you off the path. In fact, it will make you more authentic, and it will allow you to resonate and to vibrate higher to attract the things that you want. We have to be authentic on this journey, and we have to be authentic in our feeling nature. The feminine energy is all about being in our feeling nature. Feel the emotions, but continue to focus on good thoughts. You don't have to attach a victim story to a negative or challenging emotion. You can feel empowered and still feel sad. You can grieve and celebrate at the same time. Yeah, it's totally possible. Once you've gone through this healing and this clearing and you've put yourself back up on that pedestal and you've taken back control of your life, well, now you got to figure out who are those co-stars in your movie. People have to prove their worth to you and not the other way around, honey. You got to look at two things. First of all, the role of that co-star in your life. What do they look like? If you completely took an actual specific person, an individual, out of that mix and just wrote up a list of the perfect co-star for you, what kind of qualities would they have? Would they be attractive? Would they be intelligent? Would they be kind? Would they be romantic? Would they have the love languages of physical touch or quality time? Would they love to have conversations with you for hours? Get clear and get curious and have fun. Really feel into this. Feminine energy is all about feeling. Feel into it about what the perfect co-star would look like for you. Then the next step that you can script about is how you want your specific person to show up for you. This is where you take that person in your life that's feeling that role of specific person, and maybe if they've been a little absent in your life, maybe if you haven't heard from them in a while, or maybe some type of a conflict went down, or whatever that undesirable experience that you're having for them is, you have to decide now how their role is going to look for you. So if you're choosing a new version of them, are they showing up? Do they get excited? Do they put you as top priority? Do they answer your text messages? Do they invite you places? Do they introduce you to their friends and family? Do they include you in the plans that they have? Choose to rewrite the role. Make sure that you feel really, really good when you're doing this scripting practice, because your high vibration is sending out those powerful vibes into the universe, and that's going to attract that desire to you. Once you do your scripting, you can use our beautiful, amazing tool of imagination. And imagination is our connection to God. It's our connection to infinite self or infinite source. If we can visualize it, if we can see it, then we're signaling to the universe that it's possible. There's already a version of you that's living this out. The best time to do this is what is called the state akin to sleep. Right before bed, right when you wake up, or after you've done some type of a meditative practice. This allows your mind to be open, those neural pathways and those neural receptors to be open, and then you can invite in this new visualization. Think about if you were living out the perfect scene with your specific person, Where would you be? How would it feel? How would it feel in your body to imagine them close to you, to be holding their hand? Think about it and feel into it as if you're already there, because that feeling is bringing it to you. The next tip is that you got to become that partner that you seek. Here's the trick. All those qualities that you wrote about, well, the law of attraction states that you attract what it is that you are. You want a successful mate, if you want a loyal mate, if you want a fun and spontaneous and intelligent and motivated and ambitious mate, well, honey, you gotta be those things. So that means taking the focus off of them. Once you put your order into the universe takes care of the when, the where, and the how. Let it go. You take care of feeling good now. So this is when you put all of that energy and that focus out of them and onto you. You start building yourself up. Take classes, learn new things, pour into you, become the best possible person that you could be. And don't do it for them. Do it for you. Your vibration matters for you. And you're gonna start to feel good. And when you're feeling good, when you're pouring into you, that energy is gonna overflow. And those things are just gonna come right to you. Now, in addition to building up all of those traits in you, you gotta work on your worthiness meter. Major self-love. And the best way to do this is to focus on your self-care practice. And self-care is more than just bath bombs and pedicures. It's literally your lifeboat on your manifestation journey. If you can tune into your heart and take care of you and become your best friend, your biggest fan, and your head cheerleader, when you have those uncomfortable emotions, when you're experiencing doubt, when any of those types of worries are going to come up, your self-care is going to be right there saying, hey, what's self-care for me in this moment? Maybe it's taking a walk. Maybe it's giving yourself time away from the computer and your phone so that you're not looking out there and comparing yourself to other people. But building up your worthiness meter is all about remembering your inherent worth. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to get to a certain place. You're already worthy because you're a hologram of God, a hologram of infinite self. You can attract all of the same things that you are once you start believing how worthy you are to have that specific person, to have that love in your heart. No matter what has happened in the past, you deserve great love. You're worthy of great love. You got to start believing it first if you want to not only attract it, but also keep it. That brings us into the next tip. Believe it by believing in you. Desire is one thing, but if you don't believe in your manifestation, if you're doubting it, if you're doubting that it's possible for you, you got to look at those limiting beliefs. Do the work, whether it's affirmations or listening to subconscious programming for self-love or confidence. Believe in yourself. Know that you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't truly believe on some level that you can do this. We all can. This is the gift that's given to each and every one of us as a human. You deserve this. And when you remember how worthy you are and how powerful you are, you can attract anything that you want. Belief makes the impossible possible. So the last tip is to let go. You've done the work. Focus on you. Focus on making every day full with or without your specific person. Make your life amazing. Make it filled with so much joy, so much happiness, so much amazingness, so many great people and friends and positive experiences that you just continue to attract more and more and more. And when you let that thing go and when you trust and believe in yourself and your power to create and these laws of the universe, a universe that loves you and wants you to be happy and wants you to have that specific person, then love is going to come to you. Law of assumption says, assume it's already done. We can trust in these laws of the universe and you can trust in yourself. If you're ready to dive deep into manifesting your specific person and clearing those obstacles and limiting beliefs, building up your worthiness meter, I would be so happy to support you. You can visit my website at meaganmermaid.com or visit the link in description below to sign up for one-on-one coaching. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the mailing list at meaganmermaid.com to receive your free download of all 44 mermaid empowerment. This is the inspiration for my exciting course, Mermaid Mindset Makeover, that launches November 1st. If you've liked this message, again, please make sure to hit that notification bell, give it a thumbs up so we can keep spreading this message of conscious creation. We all deserve to know how powerful we are and we all deserve love. So thank you so much for watching another episode of Galactic Mermaid Magic. And until next time, XOXO. Meagan.